Have you ever encountered someone who seemed to be the perfect match for you, yet the circumstances were just not right? It's an all too familiar scenario. You meet someone and everything just clicks. You're on the same wavelength, you laugh at the same jokes and you share the same dreams. But there's a catch. The timing is off. Maybe one of you is about to move away, or perhaps one of you is still recovering from a previous relationship. The situation is not ideal, and you find yourself caught in a paradox of the heart. This is what we call the right person, wrong time conundrum. This common dilemma resonates with many of us. Imagine, for instance, you meet someone extraordinary on the last day of your vacation. You share an unforgettable day together, but you both know that once the sun sets, you'll go your separate ways. Or perhaps you're in a committed relationship, when suddenly, someone walks into your life who makes you question everything. You're left wondering, wrestling with the what-ifs and if-onlys. Such scenarios leave us in emotional turmoil. You feel torn between your heart and your head. The heart yearns for what feels right, while the head cautions against the unfavorable circumstances. It's like being caught in a tug of war, and the strain can be exhausting. The confusion of wanting to dive in but being held back by circumstances can be disheartening and often leads to self-doubt. You start questioning if it's you, them, or just the cruel hand of fate playing tricks. This is a predicament that many of us face at some point in our lives, and it raises the question, is there such a thing as right person, wrong time? Or is it simply a way for us to romanticize a situation that was never meant to be? Is it a comforting illusion we hold on to, or does it hold a deeper truth about our relationships and our hearts? Join me as we delve deeper into this topic, challenging this concept and exploring the possibilities that lie beyond this romantic paradox. Now let's delve into some examples from popular culture that bring this concept to life. Take, for instance, the bittersweet romance between Mia and Sebastian in the film La La Land. Their passion for their dreams pulls them in different directions, making us question if it was a case of right person, wrong time. Mia, an aspiring actress, and Sebastian, a devoted jazz musician, cross paths when they're struggling to keep their dreams alive. Their love story is a heart-rending dance between ambition and affection, where timing plays a cruel joke. Now, switch gears to the television town of Stars Hollow, the setting for Gilmore Girls. Here we have Jess and Rory, two characters bound by love, but separated by circumstance. Jess, the bad boy with a heart of gold, enters Rory's life when he's battling personal demons. Rory, the studious and ambitious one, finds herself drawn to Jess, but is pulled away by her dreams of going to an Ivy League college. Their story is a classic example of two people who seem perfect for each other, but are caught in the web of wrong timing. These narratives paint a vivid picture of the right person, wrong time dilemma. We see characters grappling with their feelings, torn between their personal aspirations and their love for someone who seems perfect. If only the timing was right. We see them make sacrifices, make choices, and ultimately learn from their experiences. But here's the question we must ask ourselves. Are these situations merely dramatic constructs designed to pull at our heartstrings? Or do they reflect a genuine human predicament? Is this right person, wrong time concept a reality? Or is it a romanticized notion that we've been conditioned to believe? As we can see from these examples, the right person, wrong time concept is a prevalent theme in popular culture. But is it a reality? There's a perspective that challenges this concept, arguing that if it's not the right time, then it's simply the wrong person. You see, we often find ourselves in situations where we meet someone who seems to be the perfect match for us, but the timing just isn't right. Maybe we're in different places in our lives, or perhaps the circumstances surrounding us are simply too complex. Yet, this perspective urges us to question whether these are just excuses we're making to avoid confronting the reality. It asks us to consider, if this person truly was the right one for us, wouldn't we make it the right time? This way of thinking places a great emphasis on personal growth. It suggests that every person we meet, every relationship we have, whether romantic or otherwise, contributes to our journey of self-discovery and development. The people who come into our lives at a wrong time might be there to teach us something about ourselves. to help us grow and prepare for when the right person does come along. It's a perspective that nurtures the belief that everything happens for a reason, that there are no accidents in life. Every encounter, every heartbreak, every joyous moment is a piece of the puzzle that makes up our life. It's all part of our unique journey. In this light, timing plays an integral part in determining who the right person is. It's not just about the person, but also about when they come into our lives. The right person at the wrong time might just mean they're the wrong person, because the timing is a part of what makes someone the right person. So perhaps the right person, wrong time, is just an illusion we create to soothe our hearts. Maybe it's our way of rationalizing why things didn't work out with someone we felt deeply connected to. But the truth could simply be that they were not the right person for us because it wasn't the right time. And that's perfectly okay. The important thing to remember is that every experience, whether joyous or painful, contributes to our growth. Imagine life as a tapestry, each thread representing a different experience. Some threads are vibrant, symbolizing the joyous moments, while others are dull, embodying the painful ones. But together, they weave the beautiful, intricate pattern that is our life. It's not always about finding the right person, but about becoming the right person. And that involves a constant evolution, a perpetual learning from each experience. A positive mindset is more than just a tool to overcome challenges. It's a lens through which we perceive our world. It's the ability to see the silver lining in the darkest cloud, to view setbacks as setups for comebacks. It's about recognizing that every stumble, every fall, is just a stepping stone to becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. But how do we cultivate this positive mindset? It begins with embracing life's lessons. It's about understanding that the purpose of life is not to avoid pain, but to grow through it. Each heartbreak, each disappointment, is not a dead end, but a detour guiding us towards the person we are meant to be. Learning from each experience transforms us, shapes us, molds us into the person we become. Each lesson is a chisel, sculpting our character, refining our personality, and defining our destiny. It's these lessons that teach us patience, resilience, empathy, and love. They make us understand the depth of our emotions, the strength of our spirit, and the capacity of our heart. We are all works in progress, and every experience is an opportunity for growth. So, let's not rush through life, seeking the right person. Instead, let's focus on becoming the right person, on embracing life's lessons, on understanding ourselves. Because it's only when we truly know ourselves, when we understand our values, our desires, our dreams, that we can truly recognize who the right person for us is. It's these lessons that help us understand who the right person for us truly is. Ultimately, the right person is the one who comes into our lives when we are ready to receive them. The journey we've taken today, from the complex web of right person, wrong time, to challenging that narrative with popular culture, and then to understanding that there is no right person at the wrong time, has been enlightening. It's a concept that's often romanticized, but let's look at it from a different perspective. Imagine life as a series of chapters. Each chapter is unique, filled with its own set of victories and losses, lessons learned and wisdom gained. Now consider this. Isn't it possible that the right person is not just about compatibility, but also about the chapter of your life you're in? Perhaps it's not about finding the perfect person, but about finding the perfect person for you at that particular moment in your life. It's about being emotionally and mentally prepared to welcome someone into your life, to share your experiences, your growth, and your journey. Think of it like a book. Each character brings something to the story, yet not all characters remain throughout the entire tale. Some are there just to teach the protagonist a lesson, or to help them grow. Similarly, in our lives, every person we meet serves a purpose, teaches us something, and contributes to our personal growth. So, if we consider our lives as a book with many chapters, it makes sense that the right person is the one who fits perfectly into our current chapter. They're the ones who help us grow, challenge us, and make us better. They're the ones who arrive when we are ready to receive them, ready to learn from them, and ready to grow with them. The right person is not just about compatibility, but also about timing, personal growth, and the readiness to embark on a journey together. It's about recognizing the role that each person plays in our lives and the lessons they bring. So maybe, just maybe, there is no right person, wrong time, only the right person at the right time.